folks, Papa Boris here playing some more Shotgun King. Let's try rank 4 with Richard III, the low firepower, high range, high spread, piercing gun. I don't remember if I've beaten rank 4 with this. It would show on the animation at the beginning there. There's like a little badge for each gun indicating the highest rank you've beaten it on. Can't remember if I've ever beaten this with, or rank 4 with this. It's tricky because this gun really, with that high spread, wants the knockback. But of course, there's not that many knockback power-ups, so you're not really guaranteed to... Whoa, that was a bad miss. You're not guaranteed to get it. And then, I don't know. Not really sure, maybe bleeding or something on your shots would be good. Alrighty, we got Caltrops, which is really good, because then when things are bleeding, they take more damage from your bullets, which makes sense. You shoot bullets in a wide arc. This is, you know, adding a bishop, and then every once in a while you get screwed by the pawn promotion. However, I'm going to grab this. The conscription, I think, is just one of the best white cards in the game, because it doesn't add the pawns right away. On higher ranks, even just having a bunch of pawns right away can be a huge problem. This doesn't even add them right away. It's just one every 5 turns, and they spawn on the back rank, so they're not a huge deal. And the grenades are great, too. Grenades are becoming one of my favorite power-ups, because... with a grenade, you just get free damage on the king at long range, and you might get other benefits as well. Like bleed, for example, is very strong, or the extra damage on the center. So it's just... and then, of course, if things are tough, you can use grenades to kill pieces instead of killing the king. It's just a good stuff. I do love Blade, but Karma... it's a tough one to swallow, so it is one that I'm learning to play with because it doesn't add pieces to the board. Basically what this is you need to play on black squares and your fire arc is huge. Now, I already have a pretty big fire arc, so I'm not that bothered by the fire arc, but the -1 firepower on white squares is really, really hard to swallow. I would have taken this because Blade 3 is pretty nice, but since we have the Militia, which is another fantastic white card, all it really adds is a pawn, and the pawns moving in all directions makes them less likely to promote. I feel like we got 2 freebies here for our starting white cards, so it's a pretty good start. Look, that pawn just went backwards for no reason, and this is with white intelligence +1 as our rank modifier. Okay, the king is 4 squares away, so the grenade only bounces once. Pop, shoot, and then you can only throw 1 grenade per turn, but it is a free action, so we throw it again, and there you go. That was just like 4 free damage on the king, so you know. Who can complain about that? Are you going to put me in check? Of course, we have white intelligence +1. We're going to put me in check. Why would you not put me in check? I got to remember about the throwing. That's a really easy one to forget about. There's no visual indicator here on the side. -1 ammo and a cannonball. Oh my god. Okay, the ammo is definitely the correct thing, but we're going to take the cannonball because that sounds fun. I'm paying 4 ammo for this cannonball. 1 for the card directly, and then 3 the opportunity cost of not taking the card that gave 3 ammo. Let's just see what the hell happens. So if I do this, we really just get to chuck it. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, pretty nifty. And the cannonball also, I guess, is a strategic thing. It kind of blocks the pieces, it seems like. Interesting. Okay, so the queen's gonna come out here. I am in some deep water here with this queen. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chuck a grenade at the queen because I need this queen to die. I actually should have probably done this last time. Yeah, so now, oh, hang on, I can do this and throw you at the rook. Nice, okay, that was pretty good. So 2 separate, I've never really done this, and I haven't really done the throwing game yet. But both of those throw power-ups were quite helpful. The cannonball, knocking out a pawn, and then the actual throwing thing, king's shoulders, to get rid of the queen. All right, what do we got here? That's got to be it, right? Now this is nifty and all, and then the pieces not being able to move. Another conscription's interesting. So now we're adding 2 pawns every 5 turns. Is that a problem? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna get rid of the queen. Now I have to be very careful with what I choose here because we already have 2 pawns every 5 turns. The normal plan of just adding 3 pawns is maybe a little bit tricky. I'm gonna pause the recording and take a look. Alright, I think I found it. This run is going pretty well, so I think that this can just be a freebie. After killing a pawn, promote another pawn if it's the last one. I think this is a pretty good combo with double conscription, because we're going to have a lot of pawns just kind of randomly floating around in the back row. So there's never gonna be a last pawn. I'm just feeling pretty good about that. Okay, what I'm gonna do here, I think, is... Okay, that was a waste of a shot because my cannonball blocked everything. Hold on. There we go. I'm gonna chuck a cannonball at the king for 3 damage. We're gonna chuck a grenade at the king for 2 damage. And then this grenade kills him. That's actually a lot of damage. 3 from the cannonball, and then 2 for each grenade is 7. I mean, that's enough to kill the king. And we don't have a queen pestering us. This is great. Alright, well, we can add a queen in a soul slot, and I don't really want this. Oh, this is so bad. I don't want to lose ammo or a grenade. This is unfortunate. So I don't really want to move backwards when I shoot. I also don't want an extra... You know what? We're going to take this. I actually don't want to lose my grenades. Yes, this sucks that I'm getting the queen back. But okay, a queen is not the end of the world. We have to play with a queen most of the time. So we'll just, you know, have to kind of deal with killing the queen. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to wait until I can... Does it count as a turn? Let me see. Does it count as a turn to pick this up and chuck it at the queen? No, it does count as a turn. Okay. But we can carry the cannonball. Very interesting. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to chuck the cannonball at the king. And then... Oh, right, I have sawed-off justice. I gotta be careful. Let's shoot at the bishop, which is the most threatening piece here, and completely miss. All right, king step forward so we can chuck a cannonball at him. Shoot him. Grenade? Or not cannon. Chuck a cannonball at him. Chuck a grenade at him. Oh my god, that's good. That's a good strategy. So, cannonball and then 2 grenades to kill the king. I'm glad I put the queen back. The queen got stuck behind some pawns. Oh, man! I mean, yeah, it's the rats. What I like about this is that it doesn't actually add knights to the board, it just makes them have a pretty useful power. Them moving stuff with them is pretty scary a lot of the time, but they also move less often, so I feel like it kind of works. Now, going over here is a bit dangerous because, of course, I'm moving towards the queen. But what I'm going to do, I think I'm not going to get greedy here. We're going to use the cannonball to hurt the queen and also block the rook, which is quite interesting. I think if I could... Yeah, I can do this, and I could dodge... Hold on a minute, what am I doing? I just picked the queen up. No! Oh my god! I right-clicked instead of left-clicking, and I threw a grenade. I was trying to cancel what I was doing, so I right-clicked, and that threw a grenade, and then the grenade died. Killed me, and I died. Alright, well that was kind of a sad way to end what will look like a very promising run, but thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.